I'll leave it as is, change it later. We'll see how we get on. Now, if this turns around at a nice... No, it doesn't work for me, does it? See how we get down the other end. I'll see how it does the turn. Obviously it's doing a wide circle, but hence the reason why I did the headlands anyway. So hopefully it'll cover most of that, and then while this is going up and down, I can go make a coffee, then the guys aren't waiting around for me while I'm doing nothing while making my coffee.
I'm ready to sleep.
Anyone else ready to sleep?
Not good.
What was that?
Make my field ready for planting again.
Okay, and I'm in the middle of cultivating. Right, so I'm going to go off and make my coffee. I'll leave you on this great scene of me tractor going back and forth in a weird way, and I'll be back soon. I just put the jug on, and I was passing by, and my tractor didn't turn, and now I saw it just about hit another field, so I put it into reverse, and it turned while it was in reverse. Something's not right here. Now he's turned at the end of this field. Alright. So something definitely not right with this version. It's a shame I didn't keep the other versions that were working perfectly fine. It's set to turn at 6 meters. You can see it on the screen there. So we'll get here, it's turning. It turned when it did the first one down the other end, so it's coming back down the end where it didn't turn last time. Right, so it should start turning. And it turned this time. How bizarre. And I'll go and make my coffee. The kettle is boiled. I'll go put my hot water into my coffee, and I'll be back and have a nice hot drink on a blimmin' hot day. Yeah, it looks like it's still turning. It's a yearning for a turning. I wonder why it didn't do it. It's done it again. I wonder why it didn't do it in that last one. Are you back, Patrio?
Yep.
Your feed's disappeared again.
Yep.
Well, I'm in Linux, so. Alright, we'll get an update. I think, Smedo, you're still in no, are you, for the sleep?
Oh, yes.
I pretty much will be until I've done this field.
Okay, I would need, for the full thing, I would need a mulcher, a roller, and a rock collector, as well as a lime spreader. Rock collector and lime spreader is probably the best investment for starters, right?
Lime's better? No, because you only use it really. I would lease that just for when you use it. To be honest.
No, lime spreader I would lease, but the rock collector I would buy.
Yeah, I'll go with the stone collector if I was you, and what's the other thing?
Lease the lime spreader.
Yeah, maybe the stone collector. I won't worry about mulching too much. Well, it's totally up to you. It's my view.
Yeah,
What I think would be
it's too little
bonus.
Yes. To make it worth taking out a loan for that. Taking out the loan only for one machine is gonna be hard enough.
Problem here, which is I'm actually liking this. It's good for the competition, but the thing here is, those of you who've got fields, which is Smedo at the moment, you got the bonus of being able to make the money up, and I wondered if this would actually give a huge boost. So now I see that it might not. That the fact that he was able to buy the farm that actually came with about 3 or 4 fields with it, and so you had that. But the thing is we've got this situation here. DJ's ready to sleep because he's got no fields or anything to do except for contracts, which we don't have. I'll be ready to sleep once I've done this. Patrio might be ready to sleep as well. So, and I did say before we've got to worry about the withering and stuff, and I thought, no, it's a competition. There's always going to be little kinks in that, little things we've got to deal with. Otherwise, it wouldn't be much of a competition. You know, you've got to have your little, what's the word, obstacles to overcome. And we're adults, so we should be able to do it anyway. And, yeah, if we're going to want to sleep, Mudo's at our mercy, isn't he?
Well, pretty much. Because I don't have any other equipment and not enough money to lease anything to do any actual work on my field, so
Yeah.
basically it's just here for somewhere to put my greenhouse on.
I mean, the thing is for Smedo, what's lucky for you is when it comes to contracting, obviously you'll be taking care of your fields and won't be able to do contracting. When we've got harvest contracting, harvesting the same sort of stuff you've got at the same time yours is ready, you're able to get that done. So withering's probably not going to be a problem. getting the fields ready on the other hand. And that's got to be something you've got to account for, because you're talking about what you need to buy and need to do. And how much time it's going to do, picking up stones and then rolling and mulching and all that kind of stuff, and whether or not you can put the seeds down in time. And while you're doing that, you're losing money, you're not making money. Which gives us the opportunity, the rest of us, to catch up. And then when we have our own farms doing our own thing, it's going to be really interesting. And the other thing you got to do, I suppose, is think about, well, I need to get this done quick, I'll have to hire workers, there's more money. But you also got the opportunity...
Can hire workers to work my fields and to a contract or two.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I was about to say. You can also have your workers do contracts, at least you've got a little bit of money coming in. But saying that, then the contracts get done quicker, we'll be ready to sleep. This is going to be really interesting. I'm looking forward to this, see how this plays out. It's almost
I think it's just getting over that establishment hurdle, because obviously right now, whilst basically three of us aren't established, so once the contracts dry up, that puts more weight on progressing time and carrying on.
Yeah.
If the three out of four of us were fully established with an operational farm, we'd be tied up with their duties not wanting to sleep, leaving the contract reliant person with nothing to do.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, this is called Monopoly, Farming Simulator 22 Monopoly, this competition, and it's a very similar thing to go to jail. Don't pass go, don't collect $200.
I mean, the other thing I could do to prevent you guys from going to sleep, I could hire you as my workers to finish my fields quickly, and then we do contracts again. Of course, to make
You have to what? The thing about that is we got to, if you're going to do that, it's got to be the same cost as an AI worker that you pay us. And like I said, I don't exactly know how much they'd make an hour.
I would just offer you what field of similar size would make as a contract.
Sorry, what was that? Because you keep dropping in and out.
We would just offer what a field size I need work done. Would offer the money we would make in a contract for that field.
No, I think
if obviously who's using my machinery.
Yeah, that's what I think. If we're going to do that, it would be better off charging what an AI worker would cost for the hour. They've got to establish how much a worker makes in an hour, and then try and work it out per minute or something. Because then we can all do that as well.
It could just say cultivate my fields like 45 and 46, and I pay you $1,000 for them.
Yeah. You could, but like I said, I'd prefer that we do it with the AI worker.
Yeah, sure, but that
wage.
You don't skip, you don't work on a contract, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that you use an AI worker. You pay us what it would have cost you to use an AI worker. So we get the same amount. Yeah, it's cheaper for all of us, because if we end up doing that, if we're in a situation where we go, who wants to help me with my farm? and the other person's got nothing to do and makes some extra cash, can go, yeah, I'll help you with your farm, and then, yeah.
There's a JJ, there's a tipper trapper cheap right now. Interesting since we are going into harvest season if you own your own tippers.
Doesn't make a difference, I've still got to hire the harvester.
Oh, yeah, right.
Doesn't cut the costs, cut the costs. I mean, what we can do is we can come up after the stream, we can come up with an agreeable amount per hour that we all agree that we should pay. Something that's probably easy to work out, like someone does 15 minutes of work, but at least we could work it out easy. And something that's not too expensive, but yet sort of fair enough, if you know what I mean. If you're all in agreement with that.
I think you just play it by ear. So Smith says, hey Patrio, I'll give you $1,000 to cultivate a field. It's up to me to say yes, no. I'll bid you up, bid you down.
Yeah, I think I'd rather keep it even for everyone, the same for everyone. Try not to give people too much of a leg up on competition stuff. At least that type of thing I think needs to be a unified cost for all. So we all know exactly where we're at. There's no point going, I can't be bothered, I really need to do this and I'll offer you 1,000 and then someone's not doing anything and you go, oh, I'll offer you this for 500. And it ends up being longer and stuff like that. I think an hourly rate is the best way to go, personally. Just to keep it even amongst all of us for when we all have our farms and that. What do you think, DJ?
I haven't been listening.
Oh, no. We're talking about helping each other out in farms, so when we got nothing to do like this, Smedo can go, okay, well, you can help me out with my farm if you want, and we get paid, but we've got to come up with an hourly rate. So because when we have our own farms, all of us, we can do that as well, get us to help.
Yeah.
And I was saying that an hourly rate it's even across the board for everyone, so you get paid for exactly how much you work. Doesn't matter who. Patrio suggested just play it by ear, like Smedo says. Oh, it comes up with a figure. I'll pay you $1,000 if you cultivate this field, which I think leaves open to like someone going, well, you know, I'll give you 500 for doing this and that and the other, and it might end up being cheap or too expensive. At least with an hourly rate, we know we're getting exactly what we're getting for the amount of work we do an hourly rate or minute rate.
It's $10 is the lowest we can go via money transfer.
That's a good point. But then again, you got to do it like if you're $10 an hour and then you just do half an hour's work, that's $5. You can't transfer, is it? So we need something that's oh, you know, hang on, that makes, let's see. There we go, that's the way we could do it. $600 an hour.
Yeah, sure. That's 10 a minute, right?
$10 a minute. Which is probably roughly around the same as the AI worker anyway.
I think so,
That's
pretty
good to
much.
me.
So yeah, you happy with that, everyone?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's good.
No, fun by me.
I am blown away by the enthusiasm. Okay, well,
Let's go, DJ.
that's better. That's what I want to hear. Calm down, mate. It's only a game, DJ, for crying out loud.
You said more enthusiasm, so I gave it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, okay, we'll do it like that. There we go. So we get options. We either offer people a job or we sleep. So we can come to the thing where we say, okay, I'm ready to sleep. Who wants to sleep? And we can take a vote. And if someone says, oh, I've got jobs, who wants a job? And we can go, yeah. So at the moment, I'm ready to sleep. Who else is ready to sleep?
I'm ready to sleep. I'll probably
You're
read
the
my-
only one that isn't yet.
Sleep.
You ready to sleep, Patrio?
Yep.
Okay. Well, any offers or jobs before we go to sleep?
No, tomorrow when I harvest my fields, maybe. But on this one field, it's not worth it.
Okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
do the planting after I harvest the wheat. I'm just preparing up to rock collection, you know?
Yep.
Oh. 2 jobs there, 1 fertilizing, 1 harvesting.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the game to catch up a little bit, and then I'll have a look at that, and then we'll get ready to trigger figures. Get ready with the trigger figures. Figures? Well, they are fingers. Digits. Figure, digits, fingers. I knew it made a connection somewhere along the line.
Oh, there they go.
Right, I think I've got everything there. So we've got a ploughing, we've got a lot of harvesting.
There's a fertilizer at the top as well.
Fertilising up at the top, yep. Right, so everyone is going to get a contract ready to go.
Yeah.
Is it just you and me, DJ?
I think so.
Well, I'm just perusing the list.
Planting, right?
All right, you're still going. But let me know when you're ready, Patrio.
Yeah.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1, go. Deb Nemeth.
That was kind of unexpected.
Someone got the $12,000 one before I did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. What one's that? Barley. Let's see if I can get another barley one. It's a bit choppy.
Oh, there's no
Oh,
space.
yeah, forgot about the vehicle spam.
Yeah, okay. Get rid of your vehicles. Move your vehicles, guys.
The vehicles.
Someone to get that class out the front.
Yep.
Move them all
Got everything.
first.
Yeah, who's got the glass combine?
I think I do. It's got the big.
Yeah, the big header, yep.
Yep, I'll just.
All right, so
this,
you two have got one contract each at the moment, do you?
I picked
2.
up another one.
You've got 2, so Cranky, you've only got 1, yeah?
I've got 2.
You've got 2, so you can't get any more either.
I picked up the plowing contract, I think.
And there's a bunch of contracts.
Who got the fertilising one?
I got one of them.
There was only one, I think.
Oh, that's all 2.
Loaded in afterwards, so.
Oh, can you take me off as your contractor, please, Smudo?
Oh, yeah, sure. Contractor, it's done.
Yeah, do this over the road.
It's a bit busy around here, isn't it?
It is with these.
Vehicles all over the show, yeah.
My harvest is bigger than yours.
My brand is better than yours.
My
That's some
car-
fighting words.
My harvester's redder than yours.
Well, actually, JJ's harvester's better than both of ours. In brand, at least.
It's a matter of opinion. I'd rather yours. I'd rather DJ's brand, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I
I'm a New Holland sim. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
I'm more a case IH.
No, I've got class.
Either case IH or GD, but we won't talk about that one.
I see there's one common thing though. No JD mentioned. Fancy that.
Oh, we have taste.
Yes.
It's funny words.
It's just the only person that we all know of hates the name.
Yeah, but mostly for playing it up.
Yeah.
I mean,
GT I like is a
I'm yeah.
hospital.
I personally, I'm not a fan of the tractors, but the rest of the JD stuff I'm fine with. It's just the tractors I don't like. Field 38.
It's 70. Where is that's that one. Next to just opposite Patrio's.
Okay. There's
How do I
this,
get rid of the auto drive box? Otherwise
with a button. I can't remember which one.
yeah.
Middle mouse
There's
click
a-
to free up your mouse, and then just hit the X in the top right of the dial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out.
That's the other way.
Thanks, Patrio.
Did you bring it up? Because it'll be the same one as you brought it up. Brought it up with. So what do we got? We've got field 56. And it's going to where... Oh, the same old, same old. Well, that's handy. The field 56.
For a harvester this size, it does really well on the road.
And they'll be going to... you. Pretty sure it was 56, here it is. I even got a... Oh, I was going to say a case tractor to go with the case harvester, but it's a messy disappointment.
Yeah,
Because
I'll
it's
move
got
out
that-
your way.
It's got that stupid thing with it. Right, let me sort this out quickly. On normal 95 0 and turn that off. And field 56 is right across the road. I just I just paid for a worker to drive across the road. That is hilarious. I could have driven it there myself. In fact, it would have been easier just to drive the harvester back over to the shop to empty it out and leave the blooming trailer right where it was. Definitely cheaper. Hook up. Don't you hook up when you're unfolding? No? You just don't want to. Oh, you really don't want to, do you? Oh, yes. Now, I saw this with Duck having this issue with the case and the header trailers.
What's that?
But you try and take it off and the attachment is actually lowered to the ground, so it hits one of the wheels on the trailer and you can't make it to the header that too easily. You really got to like ram into it. Oh, which one just made it to, was that my one? Axiom, yeah, that looks like it is. Right, he's made it to where he needs to be. Okay, so this time it's going to be, well, this is one decent sized field, isn't it? Oh, I'll have to do it the other way. I have to do that one manually. Right. Which case, I'm going to probably need... I'm trying to think of the button then. So we're on field 56. Need to change that to that one and then go into that one. And then I need to bring this up. That's good, that's good. Let's do that. I think I'm all good here. Oh, hang on. Oh, it is on. Okay, fair enough. I'll take that back. Right, as for you, let's get rid of you. Bring up the guides. That's all. Panicking a bit, eh? Because I want to get my jobs done to get extra things, but I just realised something. That getting another harvest job ain't going to help me out much, except for I'll have to hire the equipment again, because I'll be in the middle of a harvest job anyway. I thought it turned it on. Apparently not. Ooh, it's getting hotter here. There's also a bit of a breeze. Oh, actually, it's not a bit of a breeze. It's the fan hitting the back of my neck. I got that last on Sunday, wasn't it? Same thing. I said, oh, there's a breeze turning up, and it was a fan hitting the back of my head. Oh, this is just awful. It's worse today. Definitely worse today. Mind you, the coffee's probably not helping, being so hot. No, I've just done that one.
I don't even need to leave the lime spreader. Because only one half of one of my fields needs lime actually. That is not perfect.